Athleticism makes him a nightmare for any team he goes up against. And the Kings struggled last season, Greg. They did so because they just couldn't get stops in the defensive end.
And defense, something that this team will struggle with at times. A lot of it is they don't protect the rim or close out, particularly on that three-point shot. And so much of defense just boils down to challenging shooters whenever you can. It's about giving more effort on that side of the ball.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Sacramento. Inside, it's Zebo and Cauley-Stein. Fox is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Jackson in a small forward.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Durant. Green, the screen. Cook kicks to Young. It's good from long range.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Here's Fox. Feeds it to Randolph. Over Cook. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Randolph's got his first points of the game.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Now, here is Young. Here's Durant. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Durant's got his first bucket of the night.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
And I'm loving the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
Durant with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break over Jackson. Durant, no good. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Fox kicks to Cauley-Stein. The dish now to Fox. Six on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors with possession here. Cook kicks to Young. There's a screen. Cook, the pass to Pachulia. A three ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Fox with it. Outside Jackson. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Cook. Dishes it to Young. No good that time. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Kings trailing. Outside Jackson. The pass to Randolph. Over Green. Nice shot by Randolph.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for three.
You're right. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Cook kicks to Young. Green with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 5.
Draymond running and running. Incredible how he clears out some room there with that wide body.
Cauley-Stein with it. Out guarded by Pachulia. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Cauley-Stein. He got right to the cup using that screen. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Young outside. Here's Durant over Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, for a long time, most media guides had Kevin Durant listed at 6'9". Most players and fans knew, Brent, that was dated information from when Durant first joined the league. He's clearly grown since entering the NBA.
It took a while for Kevin Durant to actually admit to the fact that he was 7 feet tall in shoes. So we finally have that tidbit of information that's so critical to whether or not Kevin Durant is a good player or a great player, right? I'm kidding, Kev.
It is. That free throw good from Durant.
Well, the pure length of Durant makes his shot so difficult to contest. Just one of many reasons he lives at the free throw line.
Durant hits them both.
And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. Used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
Now, here's Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green. Fox, no good.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
No good from Durant. And Durant's rim protection was a big help to the Warriors and their defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, combined to be one of the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we still think of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked, though, last year about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
And he can't get the first one.
They call it old school. That's what it is when you watch Zach Randolph play the game of basketball. He's got such great skill and touch around the basket. We call it the old man game, and I tell you what, he gets it done every night.
And he sinks the second. You know, as you've said, Greg, all the time, Zach Randolph can roll out of bed and get you 20.
I mean, he's just a natural scorer. He can post up, he can face up, and he just stays with it. An excellent offensive rebounder. This guy just has that nuance to his game that's made him so effective.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. There's the screen. He dishes it to Green. He feeds it to Cook. Passes it to Pachulia. Green, the screen. Pachulia kicks to Young. And the Warriors miss again.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Jackson against Durant. There's the feed to Young. Back to Durant. Takes a three. Again, Durant missing.
And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
And here is Fox. He kicks it to Randolph. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Brent, each coach has his strengths and they've got weaknesses. But if you needed someone to drop a play to get you 1 bucket out of a timeout, who are some of the names you turn to?
I think I'm going to turn to Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, possibly James Harden, because 2 points can happen after a free throw, right, Kev? So yes. I could get James Harden to the line. And then 1 LeBron James. That's not a bad list of guys to turn to if I need 2 points.
Absolutely. And then what coach would you have draw up that play?
If I don't say Pop, my life will cease to exist. I will say Greg Popovich in late game situations does a marvelous job. Not only, Kevin, of getting the ball to the guy that he wants potentially to get the game winner, but to have options and to make sure that that player sees those options in case something breaks down.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. And he's good on the second.
One thing we've seen from the Warriors is that this team's ability to turn things on and just put teams away is remarkable. They hit a switch, the defense causes some turnovers, and in the blink of an eye, 10, 12, 15 points, and you're down big.
Pass to Fox. Randolph sets a screen for Fox. To the inside, here's Randolph. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Here is Cook. Kicks it to Young. Shot to end this cold run. He lays it in. Young's got 7 points in the game. Sacramento leading by 3. So the Kings call timeout, their first. And you look at this Kings roster, and Greg, you can see the youth movement is in full effect.
Yeah, and Buddy Hield headlines the group as he comes over in that Cousins trade. Skal Labissiere and Willie Cauley-Stein, also a big part of this team's future. And then getting Fox as a rookie to kind of run the ship, another great building block.
And the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in. Fox kicks to Jackson. Kings moving the ball around. Fox dishes to Carter. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Durant. Outside Green. Feeds to Young. They set the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Caspi, he's checked in for Young. And a change for Sacramento. Temple's checked in. Fox passes to Cauley-Stein. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. And the Kings lead by 5. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Caspi kicks to Durant. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Durant's got 6 points.
Well, as good as he is from the outside, Durant can beat you up with a variety of inside moves as well.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Green. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Back to Durant. To the middle. Pass to Cook. Green, the screen. From deep three-point range. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
Tough foul. He's trying to make something happen right there, and he gets a bit out of control. and the referee's right on spot.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Cook. Carter against Durant. Carter dishes to Cauley Stein. The Warriors pull it in.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but man, that's an easy shot.
And Caspi kicks to Durant. It's good. Durant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Defense shaking their heads that time. Durant's just a force right now. Gets himself into the paint. That's just lights out.
Cauley Stein with it. Now Green defending. Carter the pass to Cauley Stein. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Cauley Stein a screen. Here's Carter. And it's blocked. And he recovers it.
An extremely fluid athlete with sneaky explosiveness. It's a wonder Durant doesn't block more shots.
And Sacramento has possession. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Koufos comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Mason in for Fox. Warriors trail by 3. Over in the corner, Livingston. And Caspi kicks to Green. That shot off. Ready by Bogdanovich. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. And Temple kicks to Carter. Iguodala with the steal. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Wide open shot is on the money.
Iguodala out on the lane, running well. That's something he can do.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. The Kings have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And Bogdanovich kicks to Koufos. They set the pick. Mason dishes to Koufos. The pass to Mason. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Livingston. Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got his first basket of the night.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
And that one drops.
Great form on the Livingston jump shot there. He knows he's got the green light in the mid-range.
And Temple kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Temple. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Temple, guarded by Green. Right block shot. Reverses. And the layup is up and in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Livingston kicks to Durant. From 12 feet out. Koufos with the block. Passes to Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And he jams it with authority.
Well, 6'7", Sean Livingston still can get up there and rock the rim.
Now Mason. He dishes it to Temple. Launches it.
Iguodala getting his hands up and extending the arms to challenge the shooter.
Zach Randolph has been on display for Sacramento. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
So far, they've been active scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
Well, when you come out in the first quarter with that kind of offense, obviously the game plan is in full effect. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
Here is Cook. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Koufos. Garrett Temple is out there with Carter. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Mason in at the point. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you. So it's the Warriors now. Sacramento able to drain the 3. 5 on the clock. Here's Caspi. Kufis grabs the miss.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
Swiped away. Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
They set the pick. Mason kicks to Temple. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Caspi. It's good. This game is all even. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. And Brent, in your younger years, your dad, of course, played for the Golden State Warriors. You have connections with the Bay Area, certainly. Any memories of watching the old Warriors team play?
Well, of course, Kevin. I was a ball boy when I was 4 years old, and I remember getting into the locker room and having a chance to get on the practice court and riding to the arena with my dad. And then my years in high school when I made my way there to watch Run TMC and spent my summers with Chris Mullin trying to get myself ready for the NBA. I love the Bay Area. I love where I'm from, and I have to admit it, I love the Warriors.
Here is Mason after the Warriors pick up 3. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Temple. Again, the miss by the Kings. Warriors leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
He feeds it to Kufis. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Vince Carter. On the free throw, no good. Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways, in so many different positions all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open 3 for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Why do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin. Positionless.
Here is Cook after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Caspi with the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Se ha detectado una amenaza.
Mason, the pass to Temple. There's the feed to Hield. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Warriors leading. Young outside. Out to the right wing. And Caspi kicks to Cook. Golden State moving the ball around. McGee a screen. Down low. Stolen by Randolph. 11 feet away. Hield with the bucket. And the Kings lead by 1.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Cook dishes to Young. There's the screen. Pass to Cook. McGee a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Cook kicks to McGee. And stolen by Kufis. And another fast break for Sacramento. Here's Temple. Here's Randolph. Good D by Bell.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness. And then they changed the shot's direction.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
What a year for JaVale McGee to re-find his form and some confidence as an NBA player. Signed with the Warriors, played his way into their rotation, and after being on the verge of possibly being out of the NBA, he was a huge piece of a championship caliber team.
Kicks it to Temple. Clock at 6. Randolph sets a screen for Hield. Young outside. He kicks to Cook. He's feeling it. Young's shot is off. And for McGee, a lot of it was just finding the right situation.
Well, to me, for McGee, it wasn't so much about the fit and the style of play. It was about the character around him. And I think that Steve Kerr and collectively the roster just wanted to empower JaVale McGee to go out and be effective on the floor. A tremendous comeback year for that young player.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Bell in for Looney. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Fox comes in for Mason. Now, here's Fox. Cauley-Stein a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That's such a quick trigger there. Hield able to hit even with a hand in his face.
Cook, the pass to Caspi. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the Kings, for so long, had not been active in free agency. You have to like the moves this organization has made to bring in some vets in the offseason. Randolph and Hill bring a lot of experience and leadership to the locker room.
Now, gentlemen, truth shot. Roof shot.
Free throw drops for Caspi. And Greg, the Kings wanted to have veteran leaders, and that's what they've got right now.
And the Kings are in a rebuild mode, and you need vets to lead that process. Show the youngsters the right way to do things, and I think the Kings have started to make some very savvy moves here as they begin this rebuild.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for Bell. And it's Livingston in for Cook. The Kings have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Randolph a screen. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And another 3 for Sacramento.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Now, here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Picked by Pachulia. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Young. Sacramento on defense. Picked by Pachulia. Livingston dishes to Durant. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Brent, you have 2 championship rings. Some guys would kill for 1. Talk about a season where you thought you would capture a title, but for some reason it just wasn't meant to be.
It's interesting, after the 2005 championship in San Antonio, coming back in 2006, I thought we were destined to get the job done that very next year. And it's funny how slight the difference is between a championship season and just a contending season, Kevin. An injury, a bounce, a foul, a free throw. It makes you appreciate the fragility of what a championship season is all about.
Well said. Now, here's Fox. 6 to shoot.
Livingston, a good job at 6'7", using his arms to get up and make sure the shot was contested.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple. Sacramento's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now here's Hield. He's guarded closely. Fox kicks to Temple. Cauley Stein with a screen on Durant. 3-pointer, Hield. That shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Iguodala with it, now guarded by Hield, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Iguodala. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Fox kicks to Randolph. Here's Temple. Back to Randolph. And it's good off the back rim and in. Randolph's got 12 in the game.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. There's the pick. Feeds it to Durant. Back to Iguodala. Picked by Pachulia. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Iguodala missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fox, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Fires from deep. Andre Iguodala, and that's good. He's got 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
How about last year, Draymond Green pulled off one of the more improbable and impossible statistical games. He had a triple-double with points not even being involved. First ever in the NBA. 4 points, 12 boards, 10 assists, and 10 steals. Wow.
Some changes for Sacramento. Jackson, he's checked in for Temple. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. The Kings trail by 6. Cauley Stein, a screen. Here's Fox, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. You know, Brent, thinking back to Draymond's triple-double, he also had 5 blocks in that game. He was 6 points away, in fact, from getting a quadruple-double, and 5 from getting a quadruple-double without points.
That's an unreal stat line, and probably a lot of people who still get newspapers, Kevin, looked at those numbers and thought, wow, the printing machine must be broken. That game was on another level. And to just have 4 points in that contest shows you that Draymond Green puts the emphasis on all the other things that he does so well.
Now, here's Fox.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
They kick it out to Green. sinks the triple. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Bogdanovich. From 12 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 14 points for Zach Randolph. Warriors leading by 5. Livingston passes to Pachulia. Green, the screen. Pachulia kicks to Livingston. Outside Durant. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And here's Green outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
There's the dish to Randolph. Pass to Conley Stein. Pachulia with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Carter, he's checked in for Sacramento.
One shot.
And the Warriors bringing back the band coming into this season. Durant took $9 million less than the max. That enabled them to bring back every big-time contributor from their 2017 championship roster. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Livingston dishes to Durant. He doesn't hit that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Free throw good, Fox. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 7.
And really, this is where you want to just let the clock wind down.
Yep, unless you get a great look that's impossible to pass up, use the time wisely.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and the three-point shot has been big for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome back,
Show.
everybody. It's the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and 1 steal. Tonight isn't an exception, as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant. Here is Durant. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. Young is out there with Cook, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And there it is for him.
Well, that could have easily been an N1. Durant showing terrific body control after contact.
Now, here's Fox. Stolen. Here is Cook. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Sacramento with the ball. A 12-point game. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Outside Randolph. 5 to shoot. Fox with it. Now Green defending. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Greg, you ask a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at 1 speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. Maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender as he was at Kentucky.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Randolph can't hit.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here is Fox. Following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Cauley-Stein kicks to Fox. The pass to Bogdanovich. Sacramento gets it back, but they'll get another chance. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. Warriors leading by 15. Young for 3, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Cook dishes to Young. Picked by Pachulia. From past the arc, and Nick Young, the bucket on the assist by Durant. Young's got 15 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And well, last season for the Kings, they were in the hunt for a good stretch there early on, but kind of fell out of playoff contention and finally decided to pull the trigger and trade DeMarcus Cousins. It marked a major direction change that this team, I think, wanted to make.
Nice shot by Randolph.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Cook kicks to Young. Green, the screen. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Pachulia sets a screen for Green. Off the pick. And that one comes up a bit short. And the Cousins deal, Greg, has really been examined. But what is clear is that the Kings wanted to get younger and start rebuilding.
And you can argue if the trade was the right move or not, but management felt it was. The team's thinking was they wanted to change the atmosphere of the locker room, fully committed to bringing in youth and doing things from the ground up.
And Fox gets it to go.
And the experience that Fox is garnering, this is a guy who is used to having hands in his face, but it doesn't seem to affect him in the slightest.
Green, the screen, back to Durant, and the rejection by Cauley Stein. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Kings have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Cook. Picked by Pachulia. Cook kicks to Young. They set the pick. Pachulia with the screen on Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Durant. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Here's Randolph, and Durant sends it back. Here is Cook, guarded by Fox. Cook, the pass to Durant. Golden State moving it around. Drops in the tray. Durant's got 25 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
Warriors leading by 13. Young outside. Pass to Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Jackson. Stolen by Randolph. Young against Bogdanovich. Can't hit that one. Good defensive work there by Young. The wide open look for Durant from outside off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Ever since college, it's been like this. Durant has the ability to essentially score at will.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
The Kings trail by 15. Cauley-Stein at the elbow. Inside, here's Fox. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. Here is Cook. And with 9 assists, he's keeping their offense going.
What's been key for me is he's not holding it just for the assist. He's making the right play with each read.
Here is Cook. There's the double team with Randolph. So it's the Warriors now. Clock at 4. Durant just inside the line. The wing jumper off target.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Randolph dishes to Jackson. Now here's Fox. Not a lot of room. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 13. And Brent, something you have to praise Kerr for last season. He did an excellent job of bringing all that talent together and getting them on the same page. Not very easy with star players and big names.
Well, he had to tinker with the rotation a little bit, and then he had to also make sure that guys had confidence in their ability, and Steve was able to do that. The interesting part about all of that, Kevin, is that there were a lot of games that Steve was not there for. And for that kind of leadership, that kind of message to be sustained in the absence of your head coach, that should tell you all you need to know about just how solid the ground is for the Golden State Warriors. Well, some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game, but as you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Cook. And Young kicks to Livingston. Screen by Young. Green with a screen for Durant. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
The Kings trail by 13. Fox passes to Jackson. Cauley-Stein a screen. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
And Draymond Green was asked if he would be a different player, Brent, if he wasn't so vocal. His response was that he absolutely would.
Well, he's 100% right. I played with Gary Payton in Seattle, and if he wasn't yapping, he wasn't playing as well. I would say that Draymond Green falls into that sort of category. He brings an edge, he brings an intensity, and that helps the other guys on the team settle into the roles that they feel most comfortable with.
No good on the free throw.
Draymond Green is one of the most effective two-way players in the game and is so unique for his size to dominate the glass, be a rim protector, make plays, and excite the crowd. Draymond does it all.
And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 14. Fox kicks to Randolph. Jackson with it, guarded now by Durant. Jackson drives in. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Livingston with it. There's the pick. Fox with the steal. Here's Randolph. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Green. Durant against Jackson. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 16. Bogdanovich dishes to Cauley-Stein. He feeds it to Fox. Over Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox. Warriors leading by 14. Livingston kicks it to Looney. It's Durant on the wing. And he's good on the three ball. Durant's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Randolph sets a screen for Fox. Outside Jackson. Cauley-Stein a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson kicks to Randolph. Turnaround Jay. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Livingston kicks it to Looney. Screen by Young. Here's Looney. They set the pick. Now the feed to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Fox kicks to Randolph. Outside Bogdanovich. Randolph a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson has the open look. Sacramento gets it back in a new 24. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State. For Sacramento, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Caspian for Young. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Cauley-Stein. Temple comes in for Jackson. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother him. There's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, just scanning the box score and looking at the rebound total tonight, I don't believe it. Shows the absolute passion he has for that part of the game.
Livingston kicks to McGee. He dishes it to Livingston. McGee is screen on Fox. Livingston and the slam dunk by McGee.
Livingston doing a great job working out of the pick and roll, and an effective shooter and a good passer in these sets.
The Kings trail by 13. Heald kicks to Kufis. Pass to Fox. That one misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Kings. Mason checks in for Fox. .51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the screen. Kicks it to Caspi. Feeds to Livingston. The dish now to McGee. Clock at 6. Shoots off the step back, and it's Golden State with another.
So hard for guards to contest Sean Livingston on shots like that.
Mason kicks to Carter. Pass to Hield. Kufis inside. McGee's there. The jump hook. Rebounded by McGee.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
Back to Iguodala. He kicks it to Caspi. There's the pass to Iguodala. And here's Livingston. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Mason. Carter is out there with Costa Kufis. Then it's Garrett Temple, and it's Hield in at the 2. Warriors leading by 15. Livingston kicks to Caspi. Here's Iguodala. It's blocked. Mason the pass to Hield. Dishes to Mason. Passes it to Kufis. He feeds it to Hield. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Took the opportunity when he saw it. The Warriors shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. There's a good screen. The feed to McGee. He dishes it to Caspi. Bell with a screen on Carter. Shot clock at 6. No good from Caspi. The Kings trail by 13. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Carter dishes to Mason. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
shooting 2.
And that one falls for Mason. And Mason drops them both. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Back to Livingston. Carter comes in with the double team. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's the pick. Healed the pass to Koufos.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
No good on that one. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And a change for the Kings. Zach Randolph's checked in for Garrett Temple. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 10. Now Livingston over Mason. Livingston, that's good.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Randolph, a screen on Green. Here's Mason. Sacramento again missing.
The defense not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
And it's in there. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Well, Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Here is Mason. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Mason's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. There's Green with the 3. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Heel dishes to Mason. Randolph kicks to Carter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. And so he makes both from the line. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Caspi kicks to Iguodala. There's a screen. Pass to Bell. Caspi dishes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caspi, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. The Kings trail by 12. Picked by Randolph. Randolph, a screen on Iguodala. Mason, the pass to Randolph. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Durant's checked in for Caspi. Here's Hield. That's tipped. Pull-up jumper. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Feeds to Mason. Back to Hield. Takes the three. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it. He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Now here's Hield. Randolph sets a screen for Hield. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Hield missing.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Livingston, no luck. The Kings trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here is Carter. Over Durant. It's tipped. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. They set the pick. The dish to Bell. From deep, Iguodala. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Mason kicks to Hield. Durant with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break up. Oh!
Yeah, Kevin, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Bell. Young comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Cook subbed in for Sean Livingston. Then for the Kings, Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Kufis. And it's Fox in for Mason.
Shooting one.
Sacramento with the ball. Fox with it. Outside, Randolph. Kicks to Fox. Back to Randolph. Cauley-Stein, a screen. Hield. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
Cook kicks to Green. Knocks down the three ball. And the Warriors lead by 16.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Young. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Fox. Here's the screen. And here's Randolph. A pass to Fox. On the wing, Hield. 4 on the clock. over Green. Again, Hield missing.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
Cook kicks to Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Randolph. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young dishes to Cook. Picked by Pachulia. The kick out to Young. Sinks the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Randolph sets a screen for Fox. Deflects the pass. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Zach Randolph. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Carter. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-6 run. Here is Cook, guarded by Fox. Green, the screen. Six to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Sacramento grabs the miss. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Green. Now here's Hield, guarded closely. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Fox. He kicks to Cauley-Stein. Misses from close range. Warriors leading by 19. Right side Durant, down low. And there's Green on the assist by Durant. And that's 19 points for Draymond Green.
Draymond Green showing off some finishing touch around the rim.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Not sure what the defense is thinking or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The Kings trail by 21. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Buddy Hield, the centerpiece of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Talk about what makes him, Greg, so intriguing.
Well, the Wooden Award winner in his senior season, he led Oklahoma to the Final Four, and How about leading the nation in three-pointers made? I think that can translate to the NBA level and could make him a difference maker.
Now here's Hield. Lets it go with a three. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
Here is Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Cauley-Stein. The drive by Green.
Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Temple gets the bucket.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Warriors leading by 14. Golden State moving the ball around. Pachulia the pass to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. Durant kicks to Green. And there's the pass to Cook. With some arc, Cauley-Stein grabs the board. The Kings trail by 14. Hield from outside. Again, Hield missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Well, he could not be stopped on offense. Super efficient tonight. There wasn't a lot the defense could do.
One shot. One shot.
.54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Temple kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Temple. Bogdanovich with a screen on Durant. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here is Cook. Outside Durant. Green, the screen. Here is Cook. Guarded by Fox. Just 5 to shoot. And Young kicks to Green. Lets it go with a 3. Durant, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Passes it to Hield. Launches a 3. Cans it from downtown.
Well, Hield is a tough defensive assignment because he can get at you in many ways. He'll hurt you with the shot, and he'll hurt you with the drive.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Katie. The ball was moving tonight. What's been the key to the offense clicking lately?
Well, we just found an open man. You know, our point guard is doing a great job of getting everybody involved, and we're just playing off each other right now.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot of trust out there with you guys. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.